Is everyone destined to be with their twin flame? Are you destined to be with your twin flame? If you even have this question in your mind, if you even know the term twin flame or something similar, if you have a desire in your heart to be with your person, then yes, that's the answer. I could actually close the video and we're done. But no, I'm going deeper and I want to explain to you why. I am a twin flame coach and I am a student of Twin Flame Universe. On my channel, I talk about twin flames now according to the teachings of unions from Twin Flame Universe. So, first of all, does everybody have a twin flame? Absolutely yes. We are all created the same. Every single person on Earth and off Earth, every single person in the whole universe, every single soul, because before being persons, we are souls. Every single soul is created as divine by God, and when we are created, we literally are created together with a divine counterpart, which is our twin flame. We are created as one. Like the soul is composed by two whole individuals that are composing the same soul, right? The feminine and the masculine. And those two souls, let's say, and those two aspects of the same soul are destined to be together for eternity, to spend it together for eternity. That's why they've been created perfect for each other. Otherwise, how could you spend eternity with somebody that is not created for you, right? Having said that, the reason why we are not with a twin flame, the reason why the world is not experiencing this concept as a normality, it's because we are ingrained into a collective that is rooted in separations consciousness, which is that of believing that we are separate from our twin flame and from God. Basically, we believe the illusion that we are not together with our twin flame, which in divine truth we are all the time. Like literally, your soul is intertwined with them all the time. But because we create out of our beliefs, if we believe that we are separate from a twin flame, we will experience that in our external reality. Which is why the work of coming together with a twin flame is that of healing your separation consciousness and uprooting those separation beliefs into a belief of union within yourself and with your twin flame and with God. That is when you manifest the external union with your twin flame. However, having said that, every single person has a twin flame, and in theory, we are created with a twin flame, and in theory, everyone could be with a twin flame. Yes, even your grandma and people that you would never thought, that would ever want this. In theory, they have it as well. Every single person has it, right? But there is a but, meaning that in order to be reunited with a twin flame, there is a path that needs to be taken. There are steps that need to be taken, right? If we have chosen separation down the line, who knows when, we are infinite beings, we live different lives, therefore somewhere along the line of our eternal life, we chose to experience separation. And I've done a video about why we chose this. I can link it somewhere in the video. However, that's not really the topic. The point is that because we've chosen separations and therefore we have created beliefs of separation, we have to go back to our original state, and we do that by purging our consciousness of those beliefs of separations that have weighted us down, right, in the original choice of choosing separation, into a union consciousness within ourselves. Only then we can be with our twin flame. And so those people that are living in completely unconscious life, that are living a life without even knowing that twin flames are real, which is, I think, 99% of people in the world, they don't believe that. That's why they cannot experience it in their reality. But if you have awakened to the term of twin flame, if you have awakened to the concept that you do have one person that has been created for you to fulfill you in every possible way, that is your perfect lover, your perfect romantic person, your perfect everything, if you know that that truth is real, it means that you have been awakened to that. Your consciousness has awakened to the truth, which means that it's ready to achieve that, to fulfill that. And basically, you are ready to take it when you are awakened to the truth of twin flames. If you're not awakened to the truth of twin flames, it means that you're not ready yet to take that. Therefore, it would not be compassionate to awaken to the truth. That doesn't change the fact that those persons that are not awakened to the truth of twin flames still are destined to be with the twin flame eventually. Who knows when in their eternal life? Because again, we are eternal beings and we live different lives, and therefore, eventually they will get there. But if you watching right now have a twin flame, desire to be with a twin flame, you have awakened to the truth, if that's the case, it means that you are destined to be with them in this lifetime, not in the next one, right now, because otherwise you would have not been awakened to the truth of twin flames. Like every desire that we have in our heart, whatever that is, your dream house, being wealthy, whatever that is, it has been put in your heart because you're meant to have it in this life. Otherwise, you wouldn't have it. because that has been placed by God, by a higher, by spirit, by source, how you want to call it. I don't have the desire of being a pilot in my life or being a president, a prime minister. I don't have that. It's not for me. But growing up, since when I was a kid, I had this deep desire within my heart of finding my one true love, like my person. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know it was a twin flame thing. And so I grew up with this desire. My whole life has been directed by this desire. And what I mean by that is that the journey that we experience in our life is what is meant to follow that calling that we have in our heart. And it may be different for everyone, right? But that is what carries our journey into our life, that desire. However, to have what we desire, whatever that is, a beautiful home, perfect holiday, whatever we want, we need to take the steps to have it. It doesn't come from the sky. God, the universe, will make everything work in our favor, will literally conspire for us to have what we desire. But if we do not take the steps that are needed, we will never have it. And so the reason why many people believe that they're not meant to be with their twin flame in this lifetime is simply because they're not doing what it is required for them to do. That's the only reason, because they don't know what they need to do to be with the twin flame. It's like there is so much confusion about the concept of twin flames, but then it remains there. It remains a concept, a spiritual concept. But no, twin flames are real. It's like real people. Like every person on Earth walking is a twin flame of somebody else on Earth. Literally, every single person on the planet. Even if you see like an old person that it's there on the bench walking their dog and have nothing, they are a twin flame of somebody else on somewhere in the world living the same life without knowing that. Right, every single person on Earth is a twin flame of somebody else. It's real. It's not something in the stars. It's not something on the clouds. It's not a 5D concept. It's a real concept. It's how we are created always. And the only way basically to have it is to learn from those that already have it. And what I mean by that is that I have spent 8 months pretty much on my twin flame journey. When I was awakened to the journey with my false twin flame, I spent 8 months refusing. I was so stubborn, refusing to ask for help, to invest. I only looked for free resources on YouTube. I tried to make it on my own because I did not understand the concept. I didn't understand the journey. I didn't really understand what it needs to be done. I was run by my ego. I was run by my patterns, which did not allow me to actually do the work because I was still acting according to my wounds, to my fears, to my patterns. So I was thinking I was doing something, but I wasn't doing anything. I was working on some things that I needed to work, but the truth is that the only way I could actually see results very quickly in my twin flame journey was when I humbled myself, I surrendered, and I invested. I made an investment with money. Yeah, I invested into a coach, a weekly coach. And in Twin Flame Ascension School from Twin Flame Universe. And I basically I did everything that I needed for that. Without that, I would still be stuck there. And I say this in so many of my videos. I don't say it because I'm a Twin Flame coach. I say it because this was what allowed me to be a Twin Flame coach. That was the only thing. And this was a big lesson that I had to learn. The biggest lesson that I had to learn before I could even be ready to meet my true twin flame was that I needed to be humble enough to understand that I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know it all. I needed to humble myself and to say, I need help. This cannot be done alone. It's that simple. Because our ego is sneaky. Our ego it will try to keep us in separation in every possible way. And it's not just a coach, but understanding the truth of the teachings of unions that will uproot all the false beliefs about that. So once that you understand the truth about this and not the bullshit that are online, honestly, about twin flames, then you have a ground basic within yourself to understand what's really going on and how things really work. And then the help of a coach, basically, it's the biggest shortcut you could possibly have. I cannot even tell you the benefit. And so you are destined to be with your twin flame, but you need to do what God asks you to do in order to have that. Your desire is for you to have, but you need to do the things in order to have it. Otherwise, it will just remain a dream, and I don't wish it for everyone, because if you have a dream, how can you live in your life without fulfilling that dream? I don't wish it to anybody. That is the definition of unhappiness for me. Knowing that you want something with all of yourself and not following that is so painful, and it's not fair. It's not, that means betraying ourselves, betraying God's truth. So If you want to work with me, if you resonate with my approach, I link all of my links in the description box below. And I also host 20 minutes free introductory session, because we can see if we are matched to work together, because the coach you work with is very important. This is it for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.